The snow was falling as I sat in my sister's driveway, waiting. Going inside wasn't an option, not with her cats that wreak havoc on my sinuses. Every Christmas, our family made the trip to my grandparents' cabin in Hope, Alaska. This year, I had to pick her up because her DUI left her without a license. When she finally came out, her hair was green this time. "Got everything?" I asked as she climbed in. She lit a blunt as we drove off. The ride was tense and quiet. Our relationship had deteriorated over the years, and the silence between us felt heavier than the snowfall outside. By the time we turned onto Hope Highway, the forest surrounded us, and snow covered the road like a white sheet. "Dude, look out!" my sister shouted suddenly. A reindeer stood frozen in the middle of the path, blank-eyed in the headlights. I swerved, tires slipping, and the car slid into a snowbank. "Jesus," I muttered. "Did we hit it?" "No," she said, leaning out the window, "but we're stuck." I got out to check. The tires were buried in snow. As I worked to free them, my sister yelled, "Screw off, Prasser." I looked up. The reindeer stood on its hind legs. It was grotesque, its body balanced like a human's, then it tilted its head back and let out a scream, metallic and shrill. I scrambled back into the car as it dropped onto all fours and charged, antlers scraping the side. "Go! Go!" my sister yelled. "I'm trying." The wheels spun uselessly in the snow. The creature circled, then stopped, listening. After a moment, it retreated into the trees. We sat in stunned silence until she cracked her window. "What are you doing?" I hissed. "Shh, do you hear that?" I listened. A faint voice called from the woods. "Somebody, help me, I'm lost." She reached for the door. "Wait." I grabbed her wrist. "Something's wrong." The voice repeated, identical each time, like a recording. Then I saw it. A figure emerged from the woods, a reindeer's body with a leathery, human-like face. It stared at us with blank eyes as it circled the car, its antlers bobbing. Then it screamed again, not from its mouth, but from small, flapping holes in its neck. The sound twisted into the same eerie mimicry. "Help me, I'm lost." Headlights lit the snow as my dad's truck arrived, scattering the creature back into the trees. No one believed us, but that night we found stories about skinwalkers, beings that mimic voices and disguise themselves as animals to lure people into the woods. Neither of us has gone back to Hope since. But for all its terror, that night brought us closer. Some bonds are forged in fear. Even now, though, I sometimes stare out the window, waiting to see that face watching from the trees.